Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. If you are new here, I am business analyst, I am working in investment banking and I am also MBA and CQM qualified. If you are preparing your career in finance and investment banking, then this topic must watch. We are going to talk about how to answer behavioral question using a STAR method. Behavioral questions are designed to assess how you behave in difficult situations and challenges in the workplace. Investment banking wants to know not just what you know, but also how you apply those knowledge and how you behave in real-life scenarios. Those questions can be tricky, but using a STAR method, you will be able to answer those questions confidently. So first, let's clarify what behavioral questions are. Behavioral questions usually start with the phrase, "Tell me about the experience when," "Give me an example where," or "Describe situation where." Those questions are here to evaluate how you handle challenges and achieve success in your past experiences. In investment banking, it's quite crucial because the job involves teamwork, high pressure and tight deadlines. And interviewers and recruiters, they want to see if you have enough skills and temperament to succeed in that environment. So questions like, "Tell me about the project when you work in the team and you face the conflict," or "Describe me a situation where you had to meet the tight deadline," or for example, "Show me some specific example where you set the goal and how you achieved that." So not knowing the example of behavioral question, let's look at the best way to use the STAR method to answer those questions. As I mentioned already, the STAR model is quite powerful tool on answering those behavioral questions. It stands for situation, task, action and results, and it helps you to organize your answer in clear and concise way. Let's break it down. Situation. Start describing with the context of the situation, of scenarios. What was the background? Who was involved? Task. Explain here specific challenge or responsibility that you had to deal with. Action. Describe the steps that you took to resolve the situation. Focus on your action, not what team or other did. Results. Highlight the outcomes. Please tell the interview what happened at the end. What happened as a result of your actions, and be very specific about the positive outcomes, especially if it involves measurable improvements. This structure focuses that your answers are coherent and demonstrate your problem-solving skills. How to use STAR method? Let's look at the first example. Here is the common behavioral question that during the interview you might be asked in the investment banking. "Tell me about the time when you had to work under tight deadline." So using the STAR method, here is how you could answer. At my previous job as an intern at a financial services firm, I was working on a project to analyze market trends for a client. A week before the deadline, the clients requested additional analysis which significantly increased the scope of the project. So in task, you would say, "My task was to gather the new data, run additional analysis, and incorporate the findings into our final report without missing the original deadline." In action, you would say, "To meet this challenge, I prioritized my workload and coordinated with my team. I delegated some of my routine tasks to other team members and focused entirely on the analysis. I also worked late in the evening for several days to ensure we stayed on track. Additionally, I kept the client updated on our progress. As a result, we delivered the report on time with the additional analysis the clients requested. The client was impressed with the thoroughness of our report and extended our contract for additional work." So why this work? This example shows that you can handle the pressure, prioritize the tasks, and communicate effectively with the clients. This shows that you can deliver an authentic results even the situation has changed unexpectedly. Let's try another example. Here is another popular behavioral question. "Give me an example of time when you work in a team and face a conflict. How did you handle it?" So using the STAR method, your answer would look like. So during a group project in my university finance classes, I was assigned to a team where one member wasn't contributing as much as the rest of the team. This created a tension because we were approaching a deadline. and their part of the work was essential to completing the project. So in task section you will say, my task was to ensure that we finish the project on time without compromising the quality of the final presentation. In the action section you will say, I decided to approach the team member in non-confrontational way. So I asked them if they were facing any difficulties with their part of the project and offered to help. It turned out that they were struggling with a particular section, so I helped them understand the material and give them a clear timeline to complete their part. I also made sure to check in with them periodically to ensure that they stay on track. So as the result, we finished the project on time and received one of the highest grades in the class. The team member later thanked me for helping them. And the experience taught me how important it is to address the conflicts early and with empathy. So why this work? This example shows how you can handle conflict, your leadership skills and also teamwork. It shows that you can take initiative to resolve the issue without damaging relationship. Here is another example which shows your problem-solving skills and adaptability. So the question will be as, describe a situation where you face unexpected challenges and how you handle it. So in this situation you would say, during my internship in a boutique investment banking, I was working on financial model for a client when we received a new data that significantly changed the assumption I had been working with. So in task you would say, my task was to revise the entire model to reflect the new data, which meant redoing a lot of the work under tight time constraints. So the actions section you would say, I quickly analyzed the new data and identified the areas of the model that needed to be updated. I communicated the changes to my superior and asked for feedback on my revised approach. I then worked efficiently to adjust the model and triple-check my calculation to ensure accuracy. I also prepared a short report explaining the impact for the new data on our recommendations. As results, we were able to present the updated model to the client on time. They were impressed with the ability to adapt to the new information. The client used our model to inform a significant investment decision, and my supervisor praised my problem-solving and flexibility. So why this work? This answer shows that you can adapt to unexpected changes and still deliver a high-quality work. It highlights your analytical skills and ability to communicate effectively with your supervisor and clients. Before we wrap up, here are the final tips that help you to use STAR method effectively. Be specific, don't speak in generalities. Use specific examples from your work, school, university, which will demonstrate your skills. Keep it concise, don't spend a lot of time, and especially in the situation like situation and task. Spend more time on the part like results and actions, because of this is the most important part where interviewers or recruiters care about. Quantify your results. For example, if your actions save time, increase efficiency, boosted revenue, please be specific and mention those numbers. They show tangible impact of your work. And practice, of course. Behavioral questions are not easy to answer. It's very important to practice your answers. Run through a few STAR stories with a friend or family member before going to interview. So if you enjoyed this video, you might also like to watch about 2-part series where I describe some of the key actions and steps how to get into investment banking. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you very much for watching me, and see you in the next video.